Guild Ball supporters around the world, welcome to another Season 3 Guild Ball Match Report. You, of course, here are your Hotgates Gaming host, James, and today I'm joined by a friend who's been on the show before. Yep. And spoilers, he beat me. It's Jason from Liverpool, everybody. Nice to see you again, matey. Thanks for making the trip up to come up and play this report. How you been getting on with Guild Ball in Season 3?
Yeah, I've been enjoying it a lot. Some of the rule changes are a lot of fun, you know.
Yep. Absolutely, a lot of them make absolute sense, and as you saw in the last video versus Jamie, can be quite important and crucial, especially the momentum
going first or second.
Exactly, and it really creates that kind of choice in your mind. Should I be doing this or should I be doing that? Whereas before, most people opted to
first.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. So last time that you played, you brought, at the time, he was the new captain of the Union.
Yeah.
Veteran Rage. And we had a really good close-ish game, didn't we?
Yeah.
You reminded me it was close. I have a memory of getting spanked in most of my games, to be honest. And this time, you're doing something different again, aren't you?
Yep, I'm bringing Seasoned Brisket this time.
Cool. How are you finding her?
I think she's absolutely amazing.
Brilliant.
One of my favourite captains so far.
So again, it should be a bit of a steep learning curve for me, as well as the fact that I'm going to be trialling a new team today as well. The demand of you guys out there was that I would get my hands and get my mitts on the Heralds of the Winter's Moon.
Yeah.
So the new hunters. I haven't got mine painted up yet, so Jamie Perkins has very kindly lent me his, so thank you very much, buddy. And I'm going to be trying those out. So forgive any mistakes. Let's see how this goes. Here we go, it's the Heralds of the Winter's Moon Hunters build here. We've got Skaatha the captain. The brand new captain looks like a great footballer and some nice shenanigans in there as well. Snow the dog, again, good footballing instincts there with the ability to go and tackle and jog towards balls for 3 and all that kind of thing. We've got Veteran Hearn, probably one of my favourite models, I have to say, in the whole range. Absolutely cool there down on the end. Jakar, very, very good as always. Cena going in there and doing his bear hugginess. And then we've also got the new striker, Ultra, I think is how you say his name. So this should be quite interesting. Looking forward to giving them a go. Let's look at the Union. Okay,
so for the Union here, we've got Seasoned Brisket. She's bringing the footballing game. So she's got her best buddy, Mist, along with her. And then we've got Decimate. To try and help with the speed, retrieving the ball. Harry the Hat, because Harry the Hat's just amazing at the moment and really helps with the footballing game as well. And also Avarice and Greed, because not only do they bring pain, they also help with the footballing game. And then there's a trusty favoured mascot, which is Coin. Always my favourite.
Absolutely, and I have to take my Harry the Hat off to you for the Brisket paint job here. She is absolutely gorgeous. We're looking forward to seeing what this mistress can do on the pitch. Let's get this game started. So here we go, rolling to see who chooses who's going first and the like. And it's your choice.
I will receive.
You're going to receive the ball. So here we go, I've decided to kick out with Cena the Bear. It seems to make sense to try and get this a little bit closer up in the face and maybe be a little bit more aggressive at the start of this game. He's only got a kick of 4 inches, so we're going to attempt to kick the ball there. He's only got a kick of 1, so let's see, is it successful? It is not, so I won't get to do the re-roll. I'll get templates out, we'll see where it goes. So the ball is going to go in it's going to go in the 5, and it's going to go 3 inches. So we're going to move that ball out to there now, allocate our influence. This is our pitch after setup. As you can see, Avarice and Greed have got 3 on them there. We've got the Captain Brisket. She's got 5, is that right? 4 on her. 1 on the Intimidating Harry the Hat. We've got 4 on Mist. And we've got 1 on Decimate. Across the field with the Hunters, I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But Ulfa's got 3 on. Cena's got 1. We've got 4 on Skaatha the Captain. Nothing on the dog. 2 on Veteran Hearn. And 1 on Jakar. So there we go. Let's start off with the Union. First turn movement.
Okay, so I'm going to start off. So Avarice is going to pick up Greed. He's going to sprint, spend 1 sprint. So he's going to go 5 inches over to here and pick up the ball, and then 2 inches back. So he's going to end up here with the ball. Then he's going to drop Greed, Greed is going to take a slight jog over to here, so he's in range to pass the ball to Harry the Hat. He will spend 1 point of influence on Avarice to kick the ball to Harry. So he's kicked 4-6.
Loves it.
Successful. Gains me a point of momentum. Ball goes to Harry. And then I'm going to spend the last point of influence on Avarice to do a where did they go from Greed, just to put him back in base contact.
There we go. That's the Union first activation. And as ever when I'm learning how to play the game or a new guild, I'm going to throw caution to the wind and move the mascot first. So Snow is going to just take a jog up to the centre of the pitch there, and back over to Union.
Okay, so Harry the Hat, he's just going to simply jog forward up to here, and then kick the ball using his influence over to Decimate. So he's only kicked 2-6.
So you miss.
That's success. Ball goes to Decimate and a point of momentum.
And there we go, back to the Hunters. So next up I'm going to be going with Ulfra, who is going to spend 1 first of all to where they go 4 inches into that position there, and then once he's done that he's going to spend his final 2 and he's going to charge, clipping the edge of the rough ground, which gives him enough movement to do so, and he's going to make sure he's an inch away, which will make sure he's absolutely accurate any second now, and we'll roll to see what he gets. So I've suffered against not gaining momentum in the past, so I'm just going to roll these dice here, of course, because I am not within 6 inches or 4 inches?
4 inches.
4 inches of a friendly model. I get +2 tack 6 plus the charge of 4, needing
3s.
Needing 3s.
No armour.
3s with no armour, so let's move those ones out of the way. So not fantastic, but I do get 5 hits. Which, no, I didn't want to get as good as that, or 1 better. So I'm going to have a little look and see what I'm going to do now. So I could have done with the wrap there, not a million miles away, but I'm actually going to take the final one, not going to get the momentum, but I'm going to do 3 damage, which goes down to 2, and then I'm just going to dodge out of the melee, make sure I'm still on the fast ground there like so. I'm within 8 inches of the Union goal, and it's going to go back to those Union.
So Coin, he's just going to shuffle Slither, maybe, over to here, and then put Bag of Coffers onto Decimate.
So that's the extra influence.
Extra influence and a free bonus time.
Look at that, perfect. Back over to Hunters. Next up it's Jacker, and he doesn't even need to sprint. 7 and 9. He's fast. He's fast. So he's just going to move into 7 inches, just into that cover there, and we're going to place his track marker down now within 2 inches. Track marker has been placed here. Jason's kindly informed me of all kinds of things, and one thing that you can't see from watching this, as all of the clips are neatly edited together, is that my turn's taken about 15 minutes and Jason is taking about 10 seconds. But I put the track marker down there because apparently if you go into an inch, within an inch of it, so it's a good way of kind of blocking off the board there. But you're going with Decimate now, aren't you?
Yeah, so I'm going to start off by using the free influence from Bag of Coffers and the free bonus time to kick the ball over to Mist. So kick 3 of 6 goes up to 4-6 because of the free bonus time. So it's successful. Only just. Okay, so we did use the Bag of Coffers to make the pass from Decimate over to Mist. It was successful, so it generates me a point of momentum, and then because Mist is within 4 inches of Harry the Hat, he gets to make a free teamwork action over to here, just staying within 6 inches of Brisket.
Look at that.
And then Decimate's going to use her last point of influence to just have a sprint up, and she's going all the way up to just here.
Right into there. Wow. There we go. So next up, over to the Hunters. So I wasn't sure whether doing Skaatha next would be a good idea, but she seems to create options for the rest of the team. So whilst I was probably going to do it a little bit later on, I think there might be an idea to do it now. So what she's going to do at the start of her activation, she can do a Nature's Chill, where she can place a 3-inch AoE within 8 inches. Can't be placed within 2 inch, and it counts as fast ground, and she's actually just looking to put that there, just where the dog is. Okay, and what that does, it creates a few options for Veteran Hearn and also Cena as well in terms of fast ground. She also gains a ball marker, and she's going to spend 1 to kick that ball to Cena. Now Skaatha has got a kick of 4 and 6 inches, and she's definitely in range there.
So she spends the 1 for the snowball, gets the ball marker.
Yep, so that was that 2, wasn't it? That's the one. Okay, so here, oh, there's an alchemist dice in there, get rid of that. This is a new series, okay, so needing a 4+, and gets the 1/6, just make sure, yep, with the pundit dice. And then we're going to be making a 4-inch dodge with Cena the bear, again, just giving some more options, and just going to move him so he moves into the fast ground there. But I'm going to do that in a second, because obviously I'm filming. She's then just going to do a little jog up there, and she's going to chuck with the last 2 her cold snap AoE into that position there. Now she needs to roll to see if it hits the 2, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, so first of all on Decimate,
so 4+ for Decimate.
I'll tell you what I'm going to go for, Mist first.
Mist, so 5+ for Mist.
5+ for Mist. Well, hey! So snared.
Snared.
And suffers 1 damage.
1 damage.
And then on Decimate, yes, okay, so we got the 1/4 there, snared and 1 damage on Decimate. So I'll do the 4-inch movement for Cena, and then we'll go back over to
Okay,
Union.
so Mister's got the ball. He's within 6 inches of Brisket, so because he's influenced by Saltessians, he can take 2-inch dodge to there, which is shadow-like. Then I'm going to spend 1 influence to do an acrobatics for another 2-inch dodge to there.
Close to my fast ground.
I'm going to utilise your fast ground, and I'm going to charge Snow.
Charge Snow the dog.
Yeah, I'm going to charge all the way over to here.
Yep.
There we go, taking the ball with me.
Absolutely.
Now Mr. attack 4, and I get 4 extra for the charge.
Yep, so needing 4 and 0. And
So
plenty
that's a good
there.
roll.
That's a very good roll. So you get 6 hits.
Well, it's got a playbook of 4, so that's a wrap there. So it'll be, with the 4 is a momentous double dodge.
Momentous double dodge against your
And
point
then
momentum.
the 2 is a single momentous dodge.
Brilliant.
So I get 3 inches worth of dodge, 2 inches of 2 momentum, sorry.
2 momentum, yep.
I'll take the 3-inch dodge over to here,
Yep.
making sure I stay out of
Yep, you know
the
that.
2 inches. And then with the final point of influence, I will take the shot and I will bonus time it.
You're going to take the shot and you'll bonus time it. Fantastic. Makes sense.
So kick 3-8 goes to 4-8 for the goal. It's a screamer.
It's a screamer, so you generate an extra point of momentum there.
So 2 points of momentum.
2 points of momentum, and you're going to spend any of that momentum to do
No, I'm
anything?
going to stay exactly where I am.
You're going to stay exactly where you are. So there you go. So we are going to kick that ball out. So I mean, you're almost certainly going to be getting first turn next go, I think. So I'm thinking that I just want to sort of get the dog involved and do this. Ooh, cool rule here. So I'm just going to bounce the ball out to that position there. Which direction does it go? It goes in the 5, and let's see how far it goes. It goes 3 inches. So it goes 3 inches in the 5.
So that's going to put it
Just by Cena.
right next to Cena, right there.
Okie dokie. And does he want to pick up the ball?
Go for a goal with Cena.
Wow, can you imagine? I mean, he does have a point of influence, I suppose. That's risky, but
You could score with Cena.
so after some charging, not charging in terms of in the game, charging the camera, some coffee and some lengthy discussions, it doesn't make any sense for the dog to run and get that ball. So I'm actually going to let it snap to Cena, because it'll be my activation next, and Cena will have to go next. Otherwise Brisket is looking across the pitch. And Cena is going to be activating and doing the Furious activation, that's the free charge, and charging into this position here. Just 2 inches away from Decimate, all pre-measured, of course. Do we do the charge first, or do we do unsnap and snap? Can
Do
we
the charge first.
Do the charge first, yeah. So we're going to do that charge first. You defensive stance?
I'm going to defensive stance, yeah.
Makes absolute sense. So attack 7, -1 because of the cover, +4 because of the charge.
Yeah, and I go down to defense 3, but then back up to defense 4.
Absolutely. So 4s and 1 here. I want to see a really good result. A wrap would be fantastic. But at least at least six successes. That's what I'm going for. Here we go. That's a cocked dice. Okay, that's really good.
Good roll.
I think it is anyway. I see quite a lot of that. Do you say 4s and 1?
4s and 1.
I don't think that's what I need, is it?
I think you've fallen 1 short of the 6 success.
Oh, I'm not going to swear. Kids might be watching. That's not great, and that's not really what I want. I'm going to do the... You're snared, so I get +1 damage. I'm going to do the... I wanted you knocked down so bad.
Well, you've got the 5 hits for the 2 damage and knockdown.
Oh yeah, sorry, I have done. Yeah, I thought I'd gone down to 4 hits. No, you're absolutely right. So that's what I want. I want the 2 damage, which goes to 3, and the knockdown. That is what I wanted. It wasn't the bear hug. I don't know why I got myself all disappointed there. So yeah, you are going to be knocked down. You take the 2 damage, which goes to 3. I gain a point of momentum, which I'll stick there, and I can then hit again because I've got this token here. And originally we were going to be looking at passing, but we decided against that. So I get 6 dice here. Because of course you're still in cover.
Yeah.
And I'm 2s and 1s, right?
2s and 1 now.
2s and 1, right? So this is where I want all successes. No ones. Not a single one. Not a single one. So I get 5 successes again.
Yeah.
And with 5 successes, I'm going to do the 2 momentous damage.
Yep.
Which goes to 3.
Leaves Decimate with 7 health.
So Decimate's down to 7 health, and I gain point momentum. I'm then going to unsnap the ball within an inch, so that Jaco can grab that there. And it's going to go back over to you.
Okay, so Brisket is just going to take a jog up to here.
So, and this is because no real viable way of getting to the ball with Jaco, which I'm...
No, because of the trap and everything.
Very happy about that.
So she's just going to spend her influence to hit Ulfa here.
Yeah, makes sense.
And generate some momentum.
So you attack 5.
Attack 5. No bonuses.
No, nothing coming away. Needing 4s to hit.
4s.
Yep, 3 hits. Not
3
bad.
hits. Yep, so that will be a momentous 2 damage.
Momentous 2 damage. We'll mark that off in a second.
I'll hit him again.
Makes sense. Here we go. Gets no successes. Gets 3 successes.
3 successes again for the momentous 2 damage.
So down 4 health there, down to 12.
Hit him again.
Makes sense.
So the 3 again. Well, I've got 4 successes.
Got 4 successes that time.
But I'll still take the momentous 2 damage.
Makes sense.
And then the last attack.
That's 10 health.
Only 2 hits.
Only 2 that time.
So I'm just going to take a momentous tackle and a dodge. You've not got the ball, but I still get the 1-inch dodge.
Still get a 1-inch dodge. And you're going to dodge 2.
I'm just going to dodge away.
Dodge an inch away like so.
There you go.
There we go, there we have it. So lots of momentum racked up. You did 6 damage, so he's down to 10. It's back over to the Hunters and the final activation of turn 1. It's been a really interesting turn actually. I've enjoyed this. It's been very interesting. Possibly my favourite of all the Hunter models. Maybe my favourite model in the game, and maybe up there in the top 10 in wargaming. I love this Veteran Hern model, absolutely gorgeous. Great job on it, whoever painted it. I'm going to spend 2 here with Veteran Hern, and I'm going to charge. I'm going to charge into that position there, 2 inches away from Decimate.
So he does take the parting blow from Mist.
He certainly does.
Goes through. But we figured out Mist can only really do 1, maybe 2 damage to him.
Yep, so you needed
3s and 1.
3s and 1.
So that one's off, and 1 for armour.
So 4 there.
4 hits, that's just 1 damage.
So 1 damage, so we'll mark that off now. And then we've got the charge here, so of course Veteran Hern, attack 5, we've got 1 crowding out, but we've also got the cover, needing 2s and 1 here.
2s and 1.
Needing 2s and 1, here we go. That's a cocked, on my rules anyway. Nice of me. And then 1 off there. Okay, so we have got a whole load of successes here. We've got 7, which is enough to wrap and do stuff that I want to do. I'm just going to work that out and come back. Perfect. So enough to generate 1 point of momentum by doing the momentous 3 damage, which takes Decimate down to 4 health, and also then 1 damage as well from bottom playbook because of the rat. And I'm then going to use Last Light on myself once during its activation. When a target friendly model uses a character play, friendly model may spend momentum instead of influence to pay the cost of the character play. That's what I'll do. This momentum is going to go back, and I'm going to try and hit miss. So this needs decimate even, not miss. Needing 2s?
2s.
And 2s here. Oh no! You've got to be joking me. The difference. Why? And that's it. That's it for this turn, and I don't kill Decimate as planned, and you are in the lead because you have scored a goal. You are well in the lead here, and I think we can only continue to draw. So it's going to be your choice of whether you go first or second.
I think I'll go first.
And you're going to go first. Brilliant. So the hunters are still reeling from Veteran Hearn's complete miss there, from not very far away at all with the snake eyes. Over here in the Union, they're laughing. We've got one on Greed and 3 on Avarice.
3 on Avarice.
And then what else have we got?
We've got 4 on Brisket.
Yep.
3 on Harry the Hat.
Yep.
And then 3 over here on Mist because I've got the goal influence.
Yep.
And I've just left Decimate too.
Yeah, you think that she's going down, don't you?
Yeah.
You think she's going down. So so with that, we're going to go into the first turn
Okay,
activation.
so I'm just going to start off with Avarice and Greed, and they're going to sandwich Ulfa in here. So even if he dodges anywhere, he's not really getting away. And then Greed's going to start off by spending a point of influence that's on Avarice.
Yeah.
To be able to attack him. So Greed is tack 7.
So what I'm going to look at here is whether I use that point of momentum. Remember, in season 3 you get that point of momentum. Whether it's worth hitting. Now, who you hitting with?
Greed here.
You're hitting with Greed. Now, what's Greed's to hit? Greed to hit.
Well, he's tack 7. His defense is 5+.
His defense is 5+. Okay. And I'd get minus dice. Minus 1 dice.
2.
-2.
Brisket's still.
Oh, Brisket's still in an inch. So he'd only have 2 dice, and he'd need a couple of successes there. I don't think that's going to happen. So he's
He'll
not.
get +2 because he's all alone by himself. Because is it Pack Hunter?
Lone Hunter. So just working out what to do here, and you can counter attack at any attack, can't you?
Yeah.
So no, I'm not going to counter attack against this one.
Okay. So he's tack 7.
Yep.
And then he gets an extra 2. So he's up to 9 dice.
So this is Greed.
Greed.
This is Greed. Okay. He's tack 7.
Tack 7.
Why?
So 4s.
Yeah, 4s.
Absolutely crazy.
Oh, that's not a great roll.
Bad roll. So only 2 hits.
Only 2 hits.
So that's just going to be a momentous 1 damage.
A momentous 1 damage. How interesting. So yep, we'll mark that off, and then
I'll spend another 1 on Avarice to hit him again.
So this is Avarice.
No, it's Greed spending the points that are on Avarice.
Oh, interesting.
Because
Okay.
they kind of share as long as they're within 6 inches.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
So 4s. That's a bit better.
It's a little bit better. Still not great.
So he's got 5 hits this time.
5 hits.
So that's going to be a momentous 3 damage. So he's done 4 to you so far.
He's done 4 so far, which puts me down to 6. Yep.
Hit you again. Spending the 1 on Avarice.
Yep.
So 4s.
Oh, that's really poor. So you only get 3 that time.
3 hits. So that's going to be a momentous 2 damage to take you down to 4 health.
That takes me down to 4.
And
4
then
health.
1 last hit.
Yep. And
so 4 hits.
Only 4 hits.
So a momentous 3 damage and leaving you on 1 health.
Leaving me on 1 health. How interesting. So there we go. Jacob of the Hunters. So of course there is the dilemma of, do you try and use up the influence of Ulfa over there before he gets taken out, being left on 1 damage. Obviously very frustrating for you. Not as frustrating as my double 1s though. I'm just going to chuck that out there.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to drop the ball with Jacob. We don't want the ball to get tackled by Mist, and that's going to allow the wonderful rule we wanted to demonstrate, which is
ball.
Ball. Dog has to jog directly towards it, and he's going to pick up the ball in that position there. At which point Jacob is going to move over towards Mist, and he's just going to start wailing on him. So he's going to spend the first one. He's tack 6.
I'm going to attempt to counter attack.
I'm going to attempt to counter attack here. So here we go. Let's see what we get.
And 4s.
That's off the table. So I get 3 successes. And 3 successes will give me, I believe, momentous 2 damage plus a double dodge, which I'll work out now, and I'm probably just going to move him round into that position now.
So Misty's going to counter attack here. He's got tack 4.
He rolls all ones.
So there's the 3 hits that I was hoping for.
No!
For a push dodge. I'm going to push Jaker away and then dodge away from Jaker.
I hate you. Unbelievable, Jeff. So at the end of his activation, 3 influence wasted. He's going to do his back to the shadows. He's going to do a 4-inch dodge. And he's going to go into base contact with Mist there, passing it back over to the Union.
So Harry's going to go crazy, which gives him plus 3 tack. He takes 3 damage.
Takes 3 damage.
He's going to take a jog right up into the face of this bear here. Because he loves it. And I'm hoping I'll be within 2 inches of Hearn as well.
Yep.
I'm going to hit the bear.
Yep.
And lose a dice because of Hearn. So I go down from tack 7 to tack 6.
Yep.
And he's 2s and 1.
2s and 1, I'm not counter attacking.
So that's 1 miss and 1 armour.
So you get 4 hits.
And I'm going to do a momentous knockdown on the bear.
Makes sense. A momentous knockdown on the bear.
Yeah. And then spend another one to hit Hearn.
Yep.
Go back up to tack 7 because the bear's knocked down now.
Yep.
So 3s and 1 on Hearn.
Ooh, that's a poor roll. So you get 2 hits that time.
So only 2 hits. I'm going to do a momentous double push.
A momentous double push.
Yeah. And I'm just going to push Hearn over to here.
There we go.
And then with his last point of influence,
Yep.
he's going to hit the bear again.
Gonna hit the bear again.
And because you knock down, it gives me an extra dice.
Certainly does.
Go up to tack 8.
Rolls lots of 1s. Rolls 1 1.
And 1 armour.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6 hits. That will be a momentous 3 damage and a double push.
Momentous 3 damage and a double push.
Yep.
The bear is going to respond in kind here. So at the start of his activation, he gets to do his intimidating roar, which is going to push Harry back 2 inches. Now, of course, Harry has got 2-inch melee, so he's still engaged at this point. I'm going to spend a point of momentum, bringing me back down to 1, to stand myself up, so I'm not knocked down on the floor. I'm going to spend my influence to hit Harry. 3s and 1, is it?
3s and 1.
3s and 1 here. So wow, that's pretty good actually. So there's the 1. I get 5 hits, which is I really only really needed, if I wanted to, was 1 or 2. But on 5 hits, I'm going to do a momentous 2 damage and a knockdown.
That will give me 2 points of momentum for Rage and Anger.
Yes, it will.
So 2 damage on Harry.
Well, I guess. I mean, you look at it and you think you're never really going to really go after him, are you? Because of that, you're not really. And how much health has he got?
He's got 40. If you do the 2 damage, 14. Before that, he's got 16.
He's not going to be a target that you go for that. So even though it's tempting to use the fact that you've got all 5 hits, I think just the momentous knockdown
Just
on it.
momentum.
So, yeah, I don't see the point of giving you the 2 momentum. It doesn't make any sense. So you will be knocked down. That helps me out, and that's going to free Cena to do his charge, which I'll do now. And now Cena, now he's freed up, is actually going to charge in against the Brisket. And we're going to charge in a way that he can engage. Can he do it so he can engage both?
Should be able to.
Yeah, get a bit closer so he can engage Avarice as well. So we'll work that out. But he is charging Brisket, so in the meantime, whilst Jason is kindly sorting that out, we will roll. Now you've got unpredictable movement, which should be triggered.
I'm going to take it.
Makes sense. I'll see what the... mind you, no, you do your unpredictable
But I'm only going to go 1 inch.
So you're going to stay 1 inch away
So
from
I'm
me.
still in 1 inch of you.
Yeah, so staying within 1 inch of me. So I've got my 7 here.
I'm going to defensive stance.
And your defensive stancing.
But 5s.
So needing 5s here, 5s here, 5s. Let's see what we get. And we get a lot of 5s, actually. That's a pretty decent roll.
And 1 armour.
That's 6, and then 1 armour as well. That's 5, and that's enough to do a momentous 2 damage and a knockdown.
Yep.
Which I will take. A momentous 2 damage and a knockdown. That was Cena. You're going to be knocked down. So we've got 3 characters on their bum. We've got a snared in there, 2 snares in there. Let's go over to the Union now.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Brisket. She's going to spend a point of momentum to clear conditions.
So she stands back up. So you're down to 3 now.
Yep.
We're equal.
Then she's going to use her legendary play, which is Worthy Sacrifice. Okay. Yep, Worthy Sacrifice. And she's going to get placed in base-to-base contact with Decimate over here.
Yep.
Decimate then gets to make a 6-inch dodge.
Yep.
Get it out of dodge.
Get out of the way.
Oh.
Yep, still snared, still knocked down.
Still stays, still knocked down. Then Brisket's going to spend 2 to do her character play Route 1, targeting the dog.
And what does Route 1 do?
It allows me to make a jog directly towards the ball carrier.
So you need 4s to hit.
I need
here.
4s to hit.
This is your snake husband. Anything but double 1. No, you can smash it.
Success.
Don't try to curse. Try.
So I'm going to take the jog straight forward.
Yep.
And stay on the edge of an inch.
Yep.
Then I'm going to spend 1 to attempt to hit the dog, and I'm going to bonus time it as well.
Okay, I'm going to counter.
Yep.
I'm going to counter attack.
I would be tack 5, -1 because of Hearn, but then +1 because I bonus timed it.
Yep.
So I need 4s.
You need 4s here. You get 2 4s.
2 successes, that's all I needed.
Which
so
is...
with those 2 successes, it's a momentous tackle and a dodge.
Oh, you get a dodge as well?
Yeah,
oh, I
1-inch
didn't realise
dodge.
that. God damn it. Tackle and a dodge, what's that all about?
So she's got a 1-inch dodge over to here.
Yep.
Which out of your 1 inch.
Learn the cards, James. And what they do. Yep, so you're out of him.
I'm out of him. Then I'm going to take a jog.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to go...
You need to stay outside of the inch there. I'll line it up for you.
Do you know what? I think I'm probably just going to stay within the dog's melee range.
Okay.
So I'm just going to take a jog. She's got a 6-inch jog.
Yeah, so you're going to avoid the
all
pine
the way
there.
around to there. So I'm still within
Absolutely.
the dog's melee. And then I'm going to spend 1, last 1, and the momentum to take a shot.
Take a shot.
Now, because she scores for fun,
Have to roll it quick, the battery's about to go. Doesn't do it.
There's goal.
So
Got
it's,
the goal.
So it's 8-0 at the moment. You do score the goal, and let's bounce that ball out. So Skaatha's got a very kind of clear route to goal here, we think. So let's see what can be done. She is going to. The ball, sorry, is going to go in the. It's going to go 5. And it's going to go not far, not far, not far, not far. 2 inches. Okay, that's not too bad. So yeah, it's just going to go 2 inches in the 5. It's going to land just where that dice is.
Just there.
Just there, yeah. And there we go. So there we go. That's where the ball lands. That's not too shabby. Let's go over to the Hunter's activation. Next up, it's the Hunter's captain trying to get something back for her team. She is going to spend 1. Well, first of all, at the start, she's going to put up her Nature's Chill, which is the fast ground next to her. She's put it out to the side here, just so that it doesn't impact on what you can do too much, I hope. And I spend 1. We've already pre-measured this out, so I can move up, collect the ball, and sprint up to, it was that position there, an inch away, taking the ball with her, of course. And she's then going to spend another 1. Remember, she's got 4 to start off with to hit Harry the Hat, who's on the floor. So 2s and 1. 2s and 1. She gets she gets 2 1s and that there. Okay, so 2 hits, and with 2 hits, she's going to do a momentous 1-inch dodge, which she's not going to take.
Yep.
Because it makes sense. They get the momentum exactly. So she'll spend another 1 to do the same again. Okay, that's better, and then that there, 3. And with the 3, she is again going to do a momentous 1-inch dodge, which puts her moves her 1 inch, so that she is 6 inches away from goal. She's got a kick of 4-6. She spent the momentum to shoot. Final influence to shoot as well. Needing 4+, gets double 6, but gets the goal. There we go. Oh, that's a cock dice. Come on, the 6. No. But that is a goal scored. So bringing it back a little bit for the Hunters, it's now 8-4. I gain a point of momentum.
Yep.
So I'm up to 4, and we'll see where the ball bounces back. At this point, I'm going to play a plot card, everyone. That's right, we did them at the start of the game. First time using plot cards on, I think it is anyway, on any of our Guild Ball match reports here. I'm just going to move so within snapshot range of the goal, but also engaging Decimate there. And then let's see. And you've also played a card, haven't you?
I did. I played Who Are You? So I've put a Vengeance token on Skaatha, which means if I attack her, I can spend it to gain +4 hits.
Wow, that's grim. Okay, so with that, the ball's going to bounce out.
Okay, so I'm going to kick the ball out here, so it's going in direction 4 for 4 inches.
4 inches.
So that's going to put the ball right there, which will mean that you can snap it. Oh, we would have to roll off to snap that.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Roll off to snap it.
So 1 dice and plus your kick.
Well, I think you're getting that ball.
I'm only kick 3.
Okay.
Snow's kick 2.
Kick 2, yeah. So 1 dice plus that.
So I'm on 5.
You're on 5. I roll a 6. Do! Oh,
roll a 6.
Do roll a 6. So ball snaps. Well, I don't know even if I wanted to snap the ball too, but if you wanted it, then I guess I want it.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's the kick out, and next up it's going to be you.
Yeah. Okay, so Mist is going to activate. He's within 6 inches of Brisket, so he's going to get Shadow-like 2-inch dodge over to here, which takes him out of Jacob's melee. Then he's going to take a jog, and because he's within 1 inch of cover, he gains +2/+2, which basically ignores the snared. And then he's going to come round to here, so he's within 2 inches of the dog. He's going to spend 1 to attack the dog.
Okay, so needing 4s.
And I attack 4, but I get +1 because of Brisket.
You certainly do.
So 4s.
You get 4 hits.
4 hits. I only need 1 to take the tackle.
Yep. So you take it.
The ball. Then I'm going to spend 1 influence to do acrobatics, to do a 2-inch dodge back to here, and then hopefully take a shot on goal with his last point of influence and a point of momentum.
Are you in?
Yeah, I will bonus time it.
Okay. So here we go. To win the game, what do you need?
Single 4+.
Single 4+?
Yep.
To win the game for the Union!
There we go.
And you do it. So the Hunters have been taken down by Brisket, Captain Brisket and her Union team. Wow. 12-4 in the end there, with some wonderful acrobatics from Mist. Hope you guys enjoyed the report. I actually really enjoyed playing that. I'll talk a little bit about what I felt with the Hunters team for the first time, and I think we need to go back to the dugout for a post-match review. Welcome to the post-match breakdown of that Season 3 Guild Ball match report, and it was a victory, well-deserved victory.
Thank you.
To a goal-scoring Union team that had an awful lot of tools, I'd say. How did you find that game?
Yeah, it was good.
Great fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, I was worried about the bear right in the centre of the pitch at one point. I had no idea how I was going to deal with that, but yeah, managed to get around him.
Yeah, I think apart from obviously just trying to learn the players, although I mean, when you film a report, anybody who's been part of this will tell you it's a very different kind of dynamic, especially when you've got camera issues or battery issues or things like that. But you get a lot of time where you're chatting with each other and you're sort of talking strategies and synergies and how to do things, and that's going to be great for both of us going into Vengeance, which is of course this month,
definitely,
which we both need practice for.
Yeah.
I think we're going to try and get another quick game off camera. But I have to say that I actually felt the synergies of the Hunters worked. You know, it was quite nice. They were quite cool to use.
Yeah. I quite like the new players. They have a lot of tools.
Absolutely.
Getting the ball around the pitch.
Absolutely. The one thing that I did, but getting the ball around the pitch and also moving players around the pitch. I think Sned is really awesome as well, and works very, very well with particular players. I just think when I was looking at, usually going to a game day, how am I going to win this game? Where am I going to be getting takeouts? Am I going to be getting goals? How many takeouts? And of course, there's always that kind of ebb and flow of Guild Ball of when to score, when not to score. And I think having missed and having, Captain Brisket there, I think if I was going to score, I was always going to lose that kind of back and forth. Good. And I was really trying to set up. Well, I need to try and kill really at least 2 models here before I start going into that goal kind of thing. A bit unlucky with Decimate.
Very unlucky with Decimate.
Double ones. What's that all about?
Very unlucky with the counter attack on Jaker as well. So.
I know. Well, it was a little bit silly from me as well in some ways. I really struggled with what to do. That activation full stop.
Yeah.
It was quite tough to work out. Do I go with Cena? To be fair, the Cena move might have been better. Him going in because he's got the.
I think it would have opened the path for me to get to Jaker if you'd have done that.
True. It's very, very tough. And I want you guys to get involved in the conversation. Obviously, trying to learn the hunters here and trying to learn Season 3, getting back into the swing of the game. Let me know in the comments below. I won't take offence. Let me know. It's quite hard to offend me, so go for it, be brutal. Get yourself in the comments below and just let me know what I need to do differently or things that I could do to improve on that. But I did feel once there was any kind of goal back and forth, I was going to struggle if I hadn't already racked up some of the VPs. And that's why I kind of held off killing Decimate as well, to be honest, because I thought, well, you've not got anything on her.
No, I wasn't going to do anything with it.
You wasn't going to do anything. And a really gutsy finisher, really, from yourself. Lots of spinning acrobatics in pure miss style to get the goal
as well,
absolutely superb. So we're gonna crack on, go and get ourselves another practice game, and then maybe head out, get a quick bite to eat before I go to work. We've had a great game.
Great game.
Hope you guys out there are having a good game. I look forward to seeing you all again in our next Guild Ball match report here on Hot Case Game.